Holy shit, I'm actually streaming. I don't know how good the audio quality is going to be because it's coming from a microphone way up there. Sorry for the poor video quality on this particular stream. New toy. Got this for free. Can't beat free. But the neat thing is I can now select the different cameras very easily. That one's not active at the moment. That's my this. See that? One-handed. Ugh. Poor stream quality, of course. Always. Ah, come on, stream. You're not that bad. Hey, Green, you bastard. I really don't understand why I get such bad reception out here. Yeah, I've got a repeater and everything. Yeah, I have to stream my 720p at 1,000 kilobits. Doesn't leave much room for the video quality. Just dropping out again. Anyways, figured I'd hop on stream for just a little bit. I haven't been doing it, so it hasn't been getting done. I haven't been getting anything done. Would you stop eating my stuff, cat? He only does it when I'm out here for attention. I never find any cables chewed or anything like that, so I know he's not doing it when I'm not around. Butthead. It takes too long to activate the damn camera. Alrighty. Not the best situation, but it works. He's been spotted. I really don't know why the frame rate is so terrible. Let me try fiddling about with a couple of settings. You look at my ugly mug while I do that. Come on. Oh, it really crashed. There we go. Magazine. What the hell? New phone. I don't have any fucking clue how to use this thing. Note or something like that. Galaxy Note 3. Got it in exchange for doing some computer work, so. Newest phone I've got. Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to click that button. I mean, it's not a slow phone. It's quad core stuff. Oh, go ahead and disable audio. Change the video preferences. Set the video resolution to 120p. Alrighty. Yeah, that's a little better. I can see you. This camera actually has daylight compensation, but it doesn't work when you're recording a video, right? Well, this just streams what the camera sees on my computer. Totally cheating. Anyway, that's working correctly. I'll go ahead and put it in the overhead view. Free leather chair. It's just sitting on the side of the road outside my house. Couldn't say no. Now I have to fight to keep the cat from eating the thing. He really likes leather. Oh. I gotta reattach my S Pen apparently. It actually pitches at me. That's funny. I don't want to leave the streaming in the background. There we go. Back out of the program. There we go. I can pick it up, turn it on before I switch to using it. It's actually a pretty good macro camera on it, and a pretty good micro camera on it. Yeah. Anyways, good close up, good far away. This was $2.50. A bit of a mystery PC. It was left outside. Sorry, I have to turn this on already, huh? Although I do have the ability to do this. Ah, my ugly mug. It's not as mobile, but it does work. There we are. This disgusting mess of a thing. Ew. Oh, my lens is a little dirty. Hold on. Bear with me. Free webcam, I'm not too worried about smudges. Ooh, lens flare. I remember a time when movie studios paid a lot of money to get lens flare out of their videos. Anyways. Now it's like, it's a required feature for video games, or it doesn't feel realistic. It's like, you don't have lens flare in real life unless you're wearing glasses. So I guess it's realistic for... Oh. Computer games are for nerds, right? People like me with glasses. Okay, that's making a lot of sense now. Extreme close-up of my ugly-ass nose. So we've got... That looks like a PCI video card of some kind. It's got a built-in ATI Rage chip. It's actually kind of nice. That's looking kind of rusty. I've got some small SODIMM or SD RAM, and oh, that is a Bigfoot. Bigfoot is real. What do you know? Oh, don't mind the Apple Cinema display. I just got that recently. I don't even know if it works. It's $5, but I have no power supply for it. So I gotta spend like $40 to see if it even works. Catch 22 if there ever was one. Thought I had a power supply for it. I don't. Although I could wire one up. I just need a 24-volt supply. I'm too lazy, man. Hey, at least I'm streaming now. I'm doing something. Alright, I gotta figure out where my screwdrivers are. Man, they're upstairs. They're out of my toolkit. So I'll have to make do with my backup. Uh-oh. No. That is not in the toolbox. Very stupid thing. Alright, wish I had some more light. The beauty of the clip light. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's kind of stuck on there. That's not a good sign. Huh. Is that front power board? No, that's audio. What the hell? Oh, there's a little... Oh, that's neat. So this sound card hooks into this extra back audio connect. But why? The hell? Oh, hey, we got a manufacture date here. 1998-03-05. Nice. I really don't like the fact that the dust doesn't move when I blow on it. That's not a good sign. That was $2. I gotta pull the back plate on this one off, that's right. Fudge. No, it's a little tiny Phillips soldering iron. There we go. Get a phone text message. Oh no. What is the message? I don't want to know. Work related. Oh no, I'll have to answer that soon. I don't know the answer, so I have to figure it out. Need to find out how much a toner cartridge costs for a big old fat old copier. That's gonna be fun. Alright, what holds this on exactly? I don't know. This is typical 90s Rosario or HP. Yeah, this is an HP Pavilion. Ugh. Saw the Pentium 2 sticker on it. I got all excited, but maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, look at that mess. Gotta poke through here. Are you kidding me? Is that a screw? For frick's sakes. This is fun. This is what I get for just starting. Ah, get out of my frickin' toolbox. Silly cat. The screw fell. I don't know where it went. You're a butthead. Oh, look. Now he's going to chew on my wire. You can't. No. You do not need to eat that. There's a much newer pavilion. I think that's from like 2000. I can't see past the damn cat. He's in the way. You're in the way, cat. Move, cat. You're in the way. You're in the way. You're in the way. Move, cat. Just get out of the way. Here. Move, thank you. I think it says Celeron on it, so that doesn't tell me much of anything. Celeron is a large. And Digital Systems. Interesting looking modem. That's a audio PCI 3000. What's this up here? Oh, that's not actually an ECO. We have another screw. What the hell? Who designed this? Oh, HP in the 90s, right? Ah, there it is. Successfully removed without breaking it. Two more screws. The retaining clip here. Come on. Oh man, that was on there. Well, this is stock, whatever it is. I'm guessing that this wasn't stripped because they couldn't get into it. Damn it. There's another screw the cat's gonna eat. I'll find it later. I think my cat is part goat. Yay! Cards are free. I'm really curious as to what this is. That is definitely a PCI video card. Wow. GeForce 4 MX 440. Ugh. But it's a PCI. GeForce 4 MX 440. That. Oh, shit. That makes the micro. Oh, shit. That makes the mic. See, it's PCI. I mean, I don't think it can even utilize the crappiness of full crappiness of a GeForce 4 MX 440 anyways. You know, MX4 440 is actually slower than a GeForce 2 MX. But that does not have an AGP port. It has a Pentium 3 socket 1 motherboard. Damn computer runs like a dream. It just has crappy integrated graphics. This might be a solution. Nice. Okay. The board's looking. It doesn't look terrible. I don't see any busted caps. I don't really see too many caps at all. There's a couple right there. Huh. Yeah, I don't see many caps at all. Hope that floppy drive works. I need another freaking working floppy drive. I guess we better work on getting the front cover off. Hopefully that's more standard than the back cover. God, this is... I'm getting a massive hit in nostalgia here. Oh, you bet, man. I worked on a system just like this in the 90s. It might have even been the same model of Presario. Or no, it was a Presario, so it was compact, not HP. They were very similar at this time, and then, you know, they ended up merging in the end, so... Now you buy HP compacts. Ugh. I never would have imagined that would be a possibility back when both brands were competing with each other. This one got screws in it too. Yeah, might as well. It seems to come out all in one frickin' piece. I might have to break that one clip because I'm not trying to take that other side off. I know how big of a pain in the ass that is. Well, that clipped back on. Man, oh man. I really don't want you getting into these. There we go. There we go. It's just... dang thing clips into the top. So you gotta take the fucking top off. What the actual hell? Oof. Screw it. Oh, didn't break. I win. Alrighty. Yep, that is indeed a Bigfoot drive. Oh, look at this. It's a little, been needing one of these. 3.5 inch to 5 inch drive bay adapter. It's got a DVD-ROM in it. So, is there a DVD card in this thing? Oh, but there is an Ethernet card. The modem is a freaking 16-bit ISA. That's funny. Do I really need another Sound Blaster style card? See, I don't know if I want to risk turning this one on because it sat outside for a significant period of time. At the very least, I think I'm going to remove everything that I can remove. Just to be safe. But it's nice to have an ISA modem. I do have intentions to eventually set up a dial, a little mini ISP for myself so I can dial into one of my computers from really old systems and get them connected to the internet. Good old-fashioned proxy. Huh, this new setup is working pretty well with me holding the camera like this. Better than I was planning anyways. The battery didn't get popped. It's good news. I mean, other than being dusty, it doesn't look like it's damaged. And I mean, the dust isn't wet, it's just really heavy. It gets caked on because it's been there forever. Where's my brush? Toolkit. It's not an official tool. But, my brush up here? Brushy, where are you, brushy? Put down my brush real quick. Because honestly, it feels like my fingers are burning after touching this. I do not know where my brush is. It should be somewhere. Probably the site usage just for a while. I've cleaned the place like 3 times since I used it last, so I honestly have no clue where I put it. Oh. These come in really handy when you're soldering stuff. 2 levels of zoom. Usually I use the first one. Move to Dropbox. You better not chew on my frickin' leather chair. And he chews on my frickin' leather chair. You silly kitty. Don't chew on your chair. You know better. You know. I know it tastes like food. It's not food. Here, out of the chair. Out of the chair. Out of you stubborn butthead. There you go. Here's the brush. The brush. Okay. I'm just gonna strip it. I don't want to risk it. I can always put the. I can always clean it up later, but I'd rather test the components individually in a known good system. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? This, let's see, this is a good place to pop it up. Aim where I want you to aim, thing. That's a little better. There. You can see over my shoulder as I'm moving this stuff. Yep, it's an Ensoniq audio PSI. Audio PSI. Audio pressure. That's a good name for a band. Copyrighted. Fuck y'all. That's what I'm gonna call my band. Audio pressure. Audio PSI. There you are. Audio PSI. I've actually written a couple songs recently of certain things about the world that are pissing me off and driving me to art. Not a good thing for me. You don't want an autistic person making art. Well, actually you do, but not me. Not specifically. Not the kind of art I make. Not creepy or anything. Just nobody but me can understand. Actually, it's mostly just puns. Really bad puns. Like dad joke level pun. Oh shit. Wasn't expecting to find this in there. Look at that. Man. Do you like that skewer? Cat is literally chewing on a like a kebab skewer. Here, let me hold on. Break the sharp end off so you don't hurt yourself. Doesn't have the BIOS on it. Didn't need it. It's just an expansion. I think this is actually capable of 10 megabit as it is. That's really cool. Yeah, Etherlink XL. Wow. See, one side looks like crap. The other side, look at that. Not giving the person who had this enough credit. It was stored outside, but it was stored in a location where it wasn't getting wet. So it looks like it may well be pristine. That looks, the PCB, seriously, the PCB on the front of this thing looks brand new. It looks like it was pressed yesterday. I have never seen a card this old look like that. That is really cool. I'll take it. What are you doing now? What you doing? Seriously, half of my streams are me just yelling at my cat. Okay, so we got an audio PCI, an actual Ensoniq audio PCI, not the Sound Blaster PCI 128, which is actually just an Ensoniq audio PCI rebranded as a Sound Blaster. They're the exact same. They even have the same layout. And some of them even still say Ensoniq on some of the chips. Sound Blaster bought Ensoniq because they didn't want any competitors, I guess. Alright, let's see if I can successfully remove this stupid proprietary cooler shroud. These things are notoriously a pain in the ass. I don't want to break it because this is a nice little Pentium 2 era tower, and if I can keep it in one piece, I would prefer that. Although the system that's in it is not going to be the system that ends up in it. I definitely want something a little more special in this case. Let's do that. Bugger up the plastic a little bit here. Soften it over. That's not going to come out. The other one just pops back in. It's like it's just a little bit too big. I remember this too. The stupid shrouds on the compacts were not any better. Man, there's so much dust inside the shroud too. Oh my god, the bottom one popped back in again. I think I got leverage there. Ah, got it. Oh my god, it's hooked on the other side too. Come on, let go. Stupid thing. Who designed this? And how do I find their address? So I can send them a strongly worded letter. Oh my god, let go. Let go. Who puts a clip that you have to be able to get a screwdriver in on the back side up against a stinking processor? HP, that's who. Fucking computers were garbage in the 90s. Now I know why. Ugh. Sorry. Ow. Rather than come out of there, it snapped completely off. That sucks. But there was no fucking way around that. Game is not staying in this board anyways. So. Come on, baby. Come out of there. Okay, you're not hooked on anything. Let that go. Not let go. I really hate the retaining clips on the frickin' Pentium 2s. Slot 1 in general. They have a tendency to get stuck. Oh my god, and there's a bunch of stuff around this one. Oh, I really don't want you taking this thing out of here. Well, those pins are going to be real clean, aren't they? Yeah, this is some kind of locking mechanism here. It's rusted shut. I think it just... Come on. Fuck. I don't understand what the hell was holding that up. Ooh, 300 megahertz. Not bad. Cut's not bad either. Oh, I can feel that burning already. With the peroxide that. Yeah, there's some kind of retaining clip here. This is overkill. I don't like this board. I mean, it doesn't have an AGP port. It's a socket 1. It's kind of pointless. Yeah, I'm fucking bleeding. Nice. Well, if I die, that would kill me. One of the more disgusting machines I've ever had my hands in. Not feeling so great about cutting myself on it. I'm really not. Oh, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go hit this with some alcohol. Excuse me, kitty. Ow! 90% isopropyl alcohol. Ah, shit stinks. Shit still stings. Oh, man. I should put some peroxide on. Oh. Didn't want to go upstairs. Alright. Get the RAM out of here. Pull the motherboard out. Clean it separately. Ah, man. Are you going insane? 64 megabyte. Look at that. 128, 256, 356, 320, 320 megabytes. What's up? It's an odd amount of RAM. Usually it's 384. Oh well. I'm not gonna complain. 380 megabytes of SD RAM that I did not have before. I'm really excited to find out what's on the Bigfoot of these things. Looks like it survived pretty well. There's hardly any dust on it. Unfortunately, the PCBs on these are on the top. Yeah, it's set. I don't want to fiddle with it right now. I don't want to fiddle with the phone. Battery's almost down, anyways. Hurts. Watch, I end up being the patient zero in a new zombie plague or something. Oh man, I may have to tap the screw to get it out of there. That's... Got it. Patience and tenacity. How that was. Those screws are really in there. I hate using a magnetic screwdriver, but my good screwdriver is not here. No. Gotta find a way to get the other side off now. At least this one's pretty obvious. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep this case. It's too big. Maybe it's an HP, maybe it's freaking Pentium 2. There's nothing special about the Pentium 2. One thing the Pentium 2 had was it was the first socket 1 processor, and it has MMX. Now, regular... Yeah, crack on the stream. Regular, whatever is... Yeah, that's my train of thought. But, yeah, that's what we got found there. Oh, the screw is right up. Yay! There we go. Screws on this side came off nice and easy. One of them, anyways. Damn it. My freaking pants won't stay up. There we go. If it happens again, I'm just going to move the phone in the camera. There. No ass crack. There we go. Stuck in there due to time. There it is. Oof. God, how heavy these things are. Bigfoot TX. Oh, yeah. TX 40R30 or 40R80. So 12 gigabyte. I think that'd be pretty big ass Bigfoot if it was. That's a hard drive right there. Little quantum. These things are indestructible. If this doesn't work, I'll be very surprised. A little bit clicky in there, but they did tend to have clicky heads. We'll see. I'll be very surprised if it was dead. I'm going to take this rack out too. Because why not? I'll take the motherboard out of it later. A lot of caps on that board that kind of worry me. Does. Don't understand. It's a powered amp. What? I mean, that looks just like a heatsink you would find inside of a piece of stereo equipment, and that is a transistor that it's hooked up to. Pretty complicated one, judging by the sheer number of pins coming out of it. Might even be a whole grouping of them. Man. So the audio jumps through to this. There was a charge in those capacitors. I just got a little bit of a shock from the audio port. That's weird. How could there be a charge in the capacitors? It must have been static. But power supply hooks up there. Little white header. And boosts the signal. Freaking powered amplifier for the Insonic Audio PCI. I never knew that existed. That's kind of cool. Wonder if I thought it was part of this proprietary system, but it's Insonic branded. Right there, I don't know if you can, if I can even get this thing to focus that close. No, I can't. camera gives me fits sometimes. I try to stream fairly often. Just because there's really no point in me just gathering all this shit just for it to sit in my little dungeon here. Garage dungeon. There's just as mobile than that. It's just in there. It's never been used. It just exists in there. The metal backplate's still in there. Nice. I did not have one of these brackets. I've been wanting one. So I got a PCI GeForce 4 card, which is, it's a GeForce 4, so it's not that great of a card, but if you're building a retro PC on the cheap and you've got like a thin client, I think I know the perfect system to put that card in. You know what behaves like a Pentium 3? An Atom. You know what this is? This is the Owens Mead Special Edition computer. Not really. It's not sponsored by Owens Mead. It's just a cool box. I still need to do some more work on it. I will obviously have to cut out a PCI slot in the back of the case. But as you can see, it is a glorious little Atom computer. This is the power supply, which is held in place primarily by a screw in the lid. I also need to cut a hole here for airflow. Once I do that, the cold air will be sucked in through the back of the case here, through the fan here, exhaust out the top. So the power supply cools the whole case, just like an old school AT style system, like a IBM PCXT or something like that. But this motherboard, it has one DDR2 slot, so I can put up to 2 gigs of RAM in it. Although I've got plenty of 512 meg sticks, that might work just fine for that. I think you can get Windows 98 running pretty well on an Atom. I don't know if the built-in sound would work, though. That would be the next best thing, but maybe Windows XP and VDM sound or VHD sound, whatever it is, the Sound Blaster emulator, combined with that GeForce 4 running like DG Voodoo, might be a viable retro gaming platform. I mean, this power supply is actually overkill for this system. So, oh, there's a power LED here. I didn't notice that. I'll need to cut a hole for that. The way the system turns on is you just plug the power into it, it turns on. Very unassuming from a front-facing angle. It's the first in my concept of hidden PCs. I'm going to be building little computers into all kinds of weird crap. I have an idea for this ViewSonic monitor. It's not in the greatest of shape. So I'm going to take the guts out of it, put an LCD monitor of the correct size in the front, and build a computer into the chassis of the monitor. That'll be pretty cool, right? Oh, I finally got a molar Mac, too. I bet you this camera would actually reach around. He said reach around. Well, that's kind of a nice little shot right there. Hold on, I'm going to record this as well for posterity. Just a couple seconds of this shot. Good B-roll. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so I'm kind of operating blind here. Looks like it does just barely reach. This is a collection of my more interesting stuff over here. It's a cabinet from my childhood. Look at that. The mother effing Molemac. With the sensual curves. It's actually an amazing shape, but the CRT, dead as a frickin' doornail. I weeped. I weepited. I cried like a little baby. Then I remembered I paid $10 for it and I stopped bitching like a little butthead. This is another one of my favorite possessions, because that is an Alps Brown. One of 2 keyboards manufactured that use these switches. So most of these have been repurposed to make special keyboards for people. Look at this. Look at it. Okay. Let's go ahead and press the number. And you press the do key. He said dookie. Hit the dookie again. And there's my little template for my actual business. Oh no, I just doxed myself. And you print it. It sucks it in through the top. And you hit the do key. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Huh. I broke it. There we go. I didn't broke it, I just screwed it up a little bit. There we go. It's just thermal transfer tape, so here. Dang it. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. It actually took the paper this time. Now it'll work. Yay! I didn't destroy it. Anyways, this thing's cool. Right? Finishes printing. Good old double speed dot matrix printer, right? Finding a working example of one of these things is pretty rare. Alright, you go back to the menu, check the disk, push the power button. I unplugged the keyboard so I don't pinch the cable. Also got a little 7200 CD down there, little CD rack. There's also a slide-out computer drawer here that the retro gaming PC is eventually going to go in, and I'm going to have a KVM that routes everything. And I think this, I'm going to remove the CRT from it, put an LCD in it with a KVM built into the chassis. At least until I get my hands on a replacement CRT. I do want a working molar Mac. They're legendary in being the fastest G3, even though they're not the fastest G3. Just there's certain elements about them that hardware accelerates certain aspects of OS 9 that don't normally get hardware accelerated, and other oddities about this particular build. It was honestly, I think it was a bit of an experiment, and then those ideas were translated over to the iMac, which released just a couple months after this thing hit market. Cat is like a king in his throne over here. Been able to watch my hair get greasy as I've been doing this. At least he's not chewing on it. Just all relaxed. You like the chair, huh? You shouldn't chew on it. You like it, you shouldn't chew on it. There's your good kitty. There's your good kitty. You're a good man. Yes, you are. You're a good man. Say hi to the camera. You're famous. Nobody comes here to watch me. They come here to watch you. Alrighty. We got a nice pile of components out of this thing, including a 300 megahertz Pentium 2. Sweet. I've got a Pentium 3 in that, so that would be at least 450 megahertz. I think it's like a 600 megahertz Pentium 3. Honestly, that might be the ideal retro platform for the kind of games I'm trying to play. Because currently I've got a Pentium 4 with an Audigy 2, and I'm honestly thinking that I need to install Windows XP on that machine instead. Yeah, I really did a number on my hand there. Yeah, Pentium 2. It was worth it. Ooh, look at them psychedelic colors on that holographic sticker. See, that's class right there. That's Intel before they became the evil empire of buggy architectures and branch prediction errors and stupidity. They have a cool three-dimensional picture of a circuit on the outside of the processor. It's like a window. Ooh, psychedelic. Anyways, that was worth a cut. What am I going to do with the rest? I think I'm going to keep the motherboard. Definitely going to keep this stuff. How long have I been streaming? Oh, wow. I have been live for exactly 1 hour. Watch this shit.